The hurricane uprooted trees and damaged roofs in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is repairing the consequences of the hurricane that hit the central and northern parts of the country the day before. 4 people were injured as a result of the storm. Wind gusts reached 30 meters per second. Trees were ripped up. Pillars fell down. Roofs were damaged. Some urban areas were de-energized. All services worked in a reinforced mode. Earlier, strong wind led to numerous damages in the Altai region. Wind gusts in Barnaul reached 24 meters per second. By morning, 42 incidents were recorded. The fire tornado has formed in the U.S. state of California, which is engulfed in forest fires. The eerie sight was captured on video near the community of La Cresta. The video shows a fire whirlwind several dozen meters high, which are trying to put out with the help of a bulldozer and a helicopter dropping water on the fire. The wildfire broke out on the edge of the Cleveland National Wildlife Refuge, reportedly around noon on August 28. It was dubbed the chaparral fire because the fire engulfed thickets of the subtropical chaparral shrub. Due to the fire threat, local residents had to be evacuated. The fire destroyed more than 5.7 square kilometers of land, as well as 2 structures. 1 firefighter was slightly injured. The fire is being fought by 150 employees of the fire department. Its cause is still unknown. Las inundaciones en Venezuela han dejado numerosos muertos y miles de heridos. Fuertes lluvias han azotado Venezuela en los últimos días, causando graves inundaciones y corrimientos de tierra. El gobierno del país ha confirmado la muerte de 15 personas y la desaparición de otras 6 el 25 de agosto. Los estados de Amazonas, Apure, Aragua, Barinas, Bolívar, Delta Amacuro, Mérida, Monagas, Táchira y Zulia, así como partes de Caracas, habrían sido los más afectados. La catástrofe afectó a más de 35,500 personas y destruyó al menos 8,100 viviendas. Los corrimientos de tierra y el desprendimiento de los ríos inundaron los asentamientos de la región del Valle de Mocotadillas en el estado de Mérida, causando inundaciones masivas que hicieron volar coches por las calles, cubrieron las carreteras de barro, rocas y escombros, y dañaron o destruyeron viviendas. Se ha cortado el suministro eléctrico en las zonas afectadas. Para hoy, 26 de agosto, se prevén lluvias de moderadas a fuertes en la mayor parte del país, especialmente en el este de Venezuela. The powerful hurricane has hit Europe. Winter storm Frederick is tearing off roofs and ripping out trees that are killing people. Transportation chaos in the Netherlands and Germany. The storm reaches Poland. Hurricane Frederick has hit the Netherlands and northwestern regions of Germany, causing chaos. Rail and air transportation has been halted, and torn off roofs and trees are killing people. A maximum alert level has been declared in the Netherlands. A strong storm with wind gusts of up to 140 kilometers has damaged buildings and disrupted traffic, including trains. Amsterdam Airport Schiphol, one of the largest in Europe, does not receive and does not send flights. Railroad lines are badly damaged, so traffic will not be restored immediately after the squally wind ends. As a result of the storm, according to the Dutch Interior Ministry, 3 people were killed due to falling trees. Paraguay Senate has approved the declaration of a state of emergency due to the heat wave. A bill to declare a state of emergency in a number of northwestern departments of the country affected by severe drought has been approved by the Senate of Paraguay. Lawmakers approved the document, which provides assistance to the population of the affected departments suffering from water shortages. The bill, which has now been submitted to the government for consideration, assesses the damage associated with the drought, power shortages, food and water shortages. The lack of rainfall has coincided in Paraguay with a severe heat wave that has hit most of the country's departments. The high temperatures have caused 11 deaths so far. Eduardo Mingo, a specialist from the Directorate of Meteorology and Hydrology, said that the last 4 years have been the hottest in the last 100 years. The temperature in some regions reaches 45 degrees Celsius and even at night does not fall below 28 degrees Celsius. Two people were trapped under the rubble in a mine collapse in Transbaikalia. There was a partial collapse of rock at a mine in the Balejski district. 2 people were under the rubble, reports the Ministry of Emergency Situations. The accident occurred at the Omchak gold mine. The investigative committee is conducting an inspection at the mine of the gold ore company Omchak in the Balejski district of the Zabakalski region. There was a collapse. 2 people were under the rubble, reported in the press service of the regional department of the Ministry of Emergency Situations. It is not specified how many people were inside at the time of the collapse. The body of one of the workers was lifted to the surface. Later, the Emergencies Ministry reported that the body of another worker was also found. In Mumbai, the day turned into darkness today with thunderstorms and heavy rains. Mumbai and the neighboring city of Thane in the afternoon plunged sharply into darkness. The Indian city of Mumbai was hit by sudden downpours and heavy thunderstorms, and dark clouds covered the city and took the citizens by surprise, also worsened visibility, the maximum distance to 100 meters. Residents share their concerns and even ask questions to the weather department what kind of natural phenomenon is happening in their city. Meteorologists replied that the intensity of the rain is likely to increase, while in many areas may begin to flood with flooding and evacuation. During this rainfall, the city may receive up to 200 millimeters of rainfall. September is the least rainy monsoon month in India for Mumbai. Based on 30 years of data, the average monthly rainfall is 383 millimeters. The variability in the last monsoon month is very high due to climate change.
स्विमिंग करने बुला लो